Yeah, hey, credit to Coach Paulson and Mason. They came in here and played very well, and we got killed on the glass. That's been a strength for the last few games here, and has a lot to do with our recent success. And today it was total opposite. It was toward demise today, and that's just disappointing. We didn't hit and go get the ball. 50-50 balls weren't ours today. They beat us to the floor, and we fought and we had a chance a couple different times. But when you give up, when you turn the ball over and give up so many offensive rebounds, it's a tough recipe, and you saw that today. So credit to Mason.
Wayne, go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of off that. Just what do you attribute that rebounding disparity to? I know you guys have been emphasizing rebounding, like you said, it rebounded really well recently. So why the switch today, you think?
Well, I think we got driven under at times. I don't think we initiated the contact at first, and then to go get it, we didn't pursue it with two hands. We tried to tip the ball sometimes instead of just ripping it. I didn't think they were flying in from the 3-point line at times, and we didn't get in the way. And they just, some long early rebounds, some threes that we defended really well. And they got us, an offensive rebound and a second one off of some, good contested shots. And we didn't finish the defensive possession. It was an emphasis today. Don't give them life. And we gave them life, and credit to them. And it happened throughout the whole game. And when we needed some big rebounds late, we didn't get there. And we turn it over today at times. When you give off offensive rebounds like that and you give up bad turnovers, it's a tough one.
What were you saying in that, that about 6-minute field goal drought late in the second half? Like you mentioned, you had some turnovers there as well. They had a couple second chance baskets in that stretch too. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple. We had honestly we had a couple good looks. Right, we drove it a couple times and we didn't finish a floater, or we used ball screen a couple times and got downhill and we just didn't finish. And it wasn't like off of things we called. We just didn't finish the play on the offensive end. And we had a couple good looking shots that just went in and out. We had two drives that were pretty good drives that we just didn't finish. And you're trying to get to the foul line, that always helps, right? Just couldn't, we just didn't do that enough. And we didn't get enough stops. Put those two things together, it's tough.
And then what's the word on Bones right now?
Sprained his foot. He's getting evaluated as we're talking right now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wes, did you have a question?
Yeah, Coach, just two of them. One, the TV coverage, the previous game was in overtime, so watching on TV, we didn't see early on. Was that, did he tweak it early? Did Bones tweak the ankle early on and then retweak it in the second half?
Did he twisted his ankle in the first half? Yep. I don't know if I do not know if it was the same thing. I'll find that out from Dr. Lochran here once he gets evaluated. He just got, and I saw him, he got his foot stuck and he rolled it in the second line. Gotcha.
Thanks. We didn't see it. We didn't see it on the first half with TV not covered. Just the other question was about the turnovers today. Back up to 19. You guys have really calmed them down the previous games. What did you see or what did you not see today with the amount of turnovers?
Well, we talked about, when we drive it in there, they really collapse, right? And they're long, right? They really collapse. And it happened up there at times. We talked, get in there and be really strong with the ball. And we weren't strong enough. And then I just thought at times we just had some really, really lousy turnovers, undisciplined turnovers, and 19 of them. I mean, it's just, look, we've been doing a great job not turning over, and we were winning games because that had a lot to do with it. Today, we didn't win today because that had a lot to do with it. It gave the other team 19 opportunities. And, it's unfortunate. It stings, it hurts, but you can't give the other team the ball.
Noah, go ahead.
How do you keep a young team now from getting discouraged after a game like this, where they've won in a row and they came to it at home against George Mason and just couldn't do that?
Yeah, well, I told them, I said, we gotta, there's two ways, right? Like, look, this last week here is, we got no favors from the league. It's just how it goes, right? Look, we got St. Louis and at Davidson. Hey, it is what it is. Other teams have games, and we got to learn from today and go from there. Discouraged. I mean, we've had a pretty darn good year, right? And we didn't have many blips like today. And so get back up on the saddle and figure it out. And you're not going to get any excuses here, Noah. You're not good enough to win a college basketball game against a good, well-coached team. We had an opportunity late. We had a couple opportunities. I love how we fought at the end to try to extend the game and figure it out, but not good enough to win. And disappointing. But you're not. You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out, and every setback, you got to fight for a comeback, and let's do it.
Sean
And
Roberts. go ahead.
Jameer made a couple of plays today. He started to come on to himself a little bit in the last couple of games. How did you just evaluate his play over the last couple of games, and especially tonight? Getting
better and better, Noah. He's getting better and better, and he's just continuing learning. He plays hard. He's got, he's athletic, and he's a field to score the basketball. And the next step is putting the whole game together, right? And late in the game, of really guarding the right way, and he's got to rebound better for us and all that stuff. But I'm really proud of him. He's really coming along, and this is a long year for a freshman and a grind. And he's given us really good minutes here down the stretch, and he's just going to continue to get better. I'm proud of him.
Thank you.
Sorry for cutting you off there, Noah. Wayne, a couple of follow-ups.
Yeah, so I was wondering, does maybe the sense of urgency kind of increase at all heading into this week now that it's the final week of the regular season and earlier than you thought it would be? Just what maybe changed for you guys now that you only have 2 regular season games left on the schedule and the tournament's a little bit earlier now?
Man, it's the A-10, right? It's the A-10. Every game is hard. On the road or at home, it doesn't matter. And the urgency's been there. One with the young team and the group we have, I think they've done a great job with that, right? And how important all the games are. And unfortunately today we didn't honor that enough. So we got to learn from it. But they're all really important. I'm not one of these like say this or that. Like you got to win games in the A-10, right? You got to do that. And we've done a great job with all this crazy COVID stuff to play a bunch of games in our league, right? We have the most wins in the league. We've done a great job of that, and we've got 2 left here this week. Let's take advantage of them.
And I want to ask too. I know he's been working behind the scenes, but how's Jaron been doing as far as his rehab and things like that, coming off his ACL surgery?
He's a machine. He's been great. I mean, he is ahead of schedule. He's such a hard worker, so he's been unbelievable with the rehab. And he's out on the court already doing light shooting and all that. So we're gonna have to steal his shoes soon because that's how quick he's moving along here. So I've been really proud of him. He rehabs hard. He's doing a great job.
And also, as you get down the stretch here, are there some things out there as far as maybe Levi, deciding to use his extra year? Have you had convos with him or Corey, at this point, just about possibly coming back for an extra year?
Yeah, we said let's talk about that when we get there, right? Let's just let's one day at a time, 1 week at a time. Let's get ready for the next game. And when those one thing about our guys when they graduate from here, they're going to have opportunities, maybe play in the real world, but they also now have enough to discuss all that stuff with those guys in our administration all the time. So that's ongoing dialogue and all that. But we got things we got to take care of first.
Thank you.